What's going on, everybody? This is Jesse from Problematic Posse,
Now I'm Groovy from the Problematic Posse.
and today we are reacting to the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga that just dropped. Not a big Star Wars fan in my opinion, but I love Legos, so I'm definitely interested to see how this gameplay is gonna look. What about you, Grant?
And I'm very excited. I saw the game. I saw a little snippet of the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this has my interest. My interest has peaked. So
Okay.
I'm very excited. And I do love the Lego games as well.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. No further ado. Let's get it started.
A young dreamer becomes a Jedi Knight. A Jedi is twisted by the dark side.
You know what? This looks a little more fluid than any other Lego game too.
Mm-hmm.
To save the galaxy. Relive the epic story of all 9 films in the biggest Lego video game yet, with Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Oh.
Your adventure starts by picking the trilogy of your choice.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Fighting off the First Order in Episode 7. Jump into Episode 1 as Qui-Gon and his young Padawan escape a failed negotiation, or start where it all began, as Leia sends R2-D2 and C-3PO on a mission that will change the course of the galaxy. Whatever era you choose, play through the entire saga and experience the hilarious fun only Lego games can offer.
Okay.
As war spreads across the galaxy, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga lets you experience the many thrills of your favorite battles. New combat mechanics allow for greater mastery as you plunge into the action and defeat enemies both big and small. String attacks together to form impressive combo chains that deal significant damage to enemies.
Ooh, that boy moving like Spider-Man.
Let's time out right there real quick.
Yeah.
So that's what I was talking about the gameplay. It's not like the other Lego Star Wars games. If you ever play like an actual Star Wars game, like the like Battlefront or Force Unleashed or what's it called, or Jedi Fallen Order, the gameplay is much more similar to this. So I like that they took this model and took this route and say, you know what? Because usually like the older Lego games, it's like a kind of, the gameplay is kind of like semi-overhead-ish. So like, you know how on Tribes of Midgard, it's like that camera, the way the camera's set up.
Right. It's like an overview.
Imagine it set down just a little bit. So it's like kind of a mix. So that's the best way I can explain it. So that's why I like this. And then plus, usually the combat, I'll say y'all, the combat is way more fluid and way more interesting than usual Lego Star Wars games. So that's what I had to say on that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I actually tried like the DC villain Lego game that was out for free on PlayStation, and the fighting mechanics are a lot different from what I'm looking at right now. This is the style I'm looking for if I want to play a Lego game and actually get into it.
Style is tailored to your favorite characters. New blaster controls and mechanics put you right in the middle of fierce battles and let you aim with skillful precision. And if things get too intense, take cover and assess the risks and opportunities.
Love they represent the brothers out there.
Yes.
Because after all, there's nothing like having a good blaster at your side. Or choose to use a weapon from a more civilized age, as you wield a lightsaber against the saga's most sinister villains. Fight like a Jedi Knight, or someone still mastering moves. The lightsaber isn't the only weapon in a Jedi's arsenal. Remember, the Force is everywhere. Harness its power to lift objects.
Okay.
Or influence others. Players can also take their adventures to new heights by progressively unlocking planets as you journey your way through the saga. Just open the holo projector to access the galaxy map and chart your course. Space travel comes with its own set of exciting encounters.
Nah, that looks dope.
Hold on, I ain't even see this part. Hold on, I ain't even see this. I didn't know they was gonna have flight in here too.
When you're ready, make your descent to the next adventure. Every episode in the saga is full of fun and exciting levels, many with multiple routes to progress through them. So you can charge in boldly or find a more stealthy approach. As you arrive at new destinations, you can choose to either continue onwards through the main story or take a detour to explore iconic and expansive planets.
Ooh, I like that.
Endor to the desert dunes of Tatooine. Get closer to the action and behold the most visually breathtaking Lego game yet.
Let's time out right here.
Go off the.
So what I'm assuming is this looks like it's going to be a mix. It's going to be semi-open world. So like with the older Lego games, it's like it's pretty linear. So like once you go to one area, you can't go back or nothing like that. But this one looks to be semi-linear after a certain point. Also, I feel like this is going to be great for the people that just don't really care about Star Wars and just want to just mess around. But also, I do feel like it's going to be a good segue for people who don't want to learn the story and don't want to sit through the movies.
Yeah,
and also
I'm that person.
And also with, because I understand that, because like with me, I don't even like the movies like that. My favorite Star Wars content has always been the cartoons and the Clone Wars and the games over the actual movies. I love the lore. I always love Star Wars lore, but I always love the games and the non-movie stuff from Star Wars. So I get your point. So I get how you feel on that.
I think I know I watched Clone Wars like when it came out on like Cartoon Network or something like that. That was really the only connection I had with Star Wars. Like I knew what Star Wars was, but never really gave it a chance, didn't really care about it. I know when Visions came out, I really liked Visions. That came out on was it Disney Plus?
Yes. I loved
it, man. So this is just like right on my alley. Like if it was, you know how like the Naruto games come out and you go through the story. You didn't really watch the anime. You just go through the story. You got the plot. So I feel like this is exactly where this is going as well.
Yeah. So I like what I'm seeing for real.
For sure.
Beaten path and take on side missions. Everything from bullseye and wop rats, facing off against scum and villainy, or pondering the great mysteries of the saga. The more you explore the galaxy, the greater the rewards. Uncover Kyber bricks to unlock new features, including
they are really diving into that.
Whether using a scavenger's net launcher to climb with swift agility, sensing opportunities for impressive shots as a scoundrel, unleashing shock grenades as a bounty hunter, or putting your better half to work as a protocol droid. Each upgrade makes your characters more powerful and ready to take on any challenge.
So let's start right here. See, I didn't see this either. I love how they're going way more RPG. Like it's basically like it's basically like a Star Wars video game, except it's got a Lego thing. It's not like a Lego game, if you get what I'm saying. Because like in the Lego games, you can't really upgrade characters like this or anything like that. It's kind of like, hey, this is it. Like
new moves or new power-ups, but that's about it.
Yeah. The Lego Star Wars games usually are just much more not even Star Wars games, the Lego games in general, they're just much more about, hey, we're just gonna be funny and this is gonna be super fun to play, versus on this game, y'all taking it serious, y'all actually taking it to a different level. So I really do like that. Like I love that you can't just upgrade the Jedi too. Like stormtroopers get upgrades, everybody gets an upgrade of some sort. So that's what makes it. That's what I love about this.
So is this supposed to be just like single player, or is it supposed to be multiplayer as well?
Now that is up in the air. A lot of the Lego Star Wars games in the past, to my knowledge, have been multiplayer. It has never been online. However, considering the feedback that they have gotten over the past couple of years, and plus it being the year 2022, I feel like they're going to change that around because this has a lot of potential.
For sure. And there's so many characters in here to pick from. You would think, why not do online multiplayer?
Because like people don't really play local like they used to. It's everything pretty much online now. So I don't see why they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Free play mode lets you play as legends from every corner of the saga and live out your greatest Star Wars fantasies. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga lets you relive your favorite moments from all 9 films and experience fun and new adventures like never before. On April 5th, the galaxy is yours. Trust your feeling.
That is hilarious.
Right, just a quick little side note: small stuff like that, it do go a long way. Like,
yeah, absolutely. That was more just that being funny, but it's so much on a different take to make it so much more funnier. That's great. I love that. Let me see. Okay, guys, let us know what you think about the new Star Wars game. I personally dig it. I really do. Is much different from what I'm usually looking at with Lego games. So it definitely seems like Star Wars put their foot in this one to make it as playable, like a lot of replay value, especially with that mumble mode that we just saw. Like, I feel like people would go through the story, come back around, like, you know what, let's do this in mumble mode, or let's do this
like
Woogie talk or something like that.
Yeah, like incentive to play it. Like, for instance, you got number one, a lot of characters you can play with. Number two, you playing through, they said the Skywalker Saga. So that is literally every single Star Wars movie up until now.
Yep.
Outside of Solo. Third thing, gameplay looks magnificent. It looks like an actual Star Wars. It looks like one of the Star Wars games, like Fallen Order or Battlefront, instead of like a Lego game in terms of gameplay. And then number four, the comedic effect. I've always loved how the Lego games are always funny. Like they can still keep that story intact, but they always make you laugh more than anything. Right. So this is a cop for me. I can't. It's like, I love Star Wars and the gameplay look amazing and it looks like it's gonna be really fun. Now, granted, will I cop it for $60? But in terms of like actually getting the game, I'm definitely gonna get it at some point. So I'm very excited. Only thing they can do that would just make me a little disappointed is not adding multiplayer. Other than that, I'm 100% on go for this game.
For sure. Well, hey, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're coming back with more reviews about these trailers every day that we hear something. So let us know what you think down below. Stay easy, stay problematic. We're out of here.
Peace out.
Cool. Good stuff, Grantham.
That was pretty good. I was gonna say whatever